Armegedon now.
Requiem for the Dead, Nightmare for the Living. Resident Evil Requiem is the 9th title in the mainline Resident Evil series, my guys. It's finally here. Prepare to escape death in a heart-stopping experience that will chill you to your core. A new era of survival horror begins in 2026. Technological advancements combined with the development team's depth of experience combine in a story with rich characters and gameplay that's more immersive than ever before. So we are really hyped and gassed for this one. Don't get it twisted, man has been a Resident Evil head from day. Capcom are my favourite devs, and we've been playing RE since the start from 1996, my guys. So this was first shadow dropped at the Summer Games Fest, and last week at Capcom Spotlight we got some exclusive dev interviews that we're going to check out now. So this is the creator message, some exclusive dev insight. I think we got some demo footage as well. The concept was addictive fear. Yes, overcoming your fear. We're liking that red atmospheric light as well. Look, first person gameplay. The Stalker.
バイオハザードレクイエムは、シングルプレイかつ、オフラインの
offline single player game, which is always good. Biohazard. So yeah, we're at RE7 actually. The director of RE7 is directing this game. That's my only downfall. Obviously, we don't like the Ethan Winters family and all that. So that's my only gripe with it is the director.
今作においてはその恐怖体験っていうところにしっかりとフィーチャーした内容
Even though 7 was quite scary, Jack was peeking the house. Even though there's 2 protagonists, we don't know the second one yet. An intelligence analyst for the FBI, Grace Ashcroft. She is tied to the Resident Evil Outbreak series spin-off. Introverted and easily scared. With someone that experiences horror from the same perspective as the player, so you can learn to overcome the fears as she goes through the game and the story. Look at this. That's like a little PP7 from GoldenEye, James Bond. Anyone know about that? Old school. This is giving me 7 castle vibes. So trained with a gun, obviously she's a fed. She knows got to know how to use a handgun, drawing for the screwdriver. Always thought about making Leon the protagonist, but making a horror game based around him is difficult because obviously he's not shook. He wouldn't jump at something like a bucket falling. Obviously Leon is a veteran in the Resident Evil series now, so 2, 4 and 6, and obviously all the spin-off movies and whatnot. He's now under the president, Secret Service agent. So yeah, he's not going to be shook by a little few zombies and that. So we have to get a new protagonist in that's going to be obviously scared, get the horror ramped right up. Which makes sense. The evolution of RE.
ファーストトレーラーご覧になって分かるように、グレース自身がすごいいろんな目に遭うんですね。PV で断片的には入ってるんですけれども、逆さずり一つとっても顔の
A lot of things like into the redness of her face, the sweat and that, to project that fear, being hung upside down, realistic physics of the hair. Look at that. Wig to use the model to create the hair graphics. Come on. Oh, Biohazard. For those that know, the original name for Resident Evil is Biohazard in Japan. Look at this, that's what I was liking. That right there. Yes, this right here, that red atmosphere. Before, he never had like colours and stuff like that. It used to just be lights or just complete darkness where the lights are out and you got a torch. Now we're actually seeing this red. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's giving a proper nice atmosphere for me personally anyway, because it's different from anything we've seen in Resident Evil. I think that's going to be a bit more, make you a bit more fearful as well, having these next colours and stuff. So we'll see how that pans out.
緊張感のある臨場感のある
So either first person or third. Look at that. Look how big she is. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of her. Look, it's like she's bending down where she's so tall to the ceiling.
可能になります。
Look at that. Oh, over the shoulder. Come on. Pew, pew, pew. That's what we want, bruv. Traditional RE. Obviously, not static cams, but we want to see the character. You can't have an RPG without seeing the character, man. So third or first person. We'll go through with both. And they'll also, it won't be like RE8 where it was an afterthought, where it was janky, where it was thrown in. It looks like they're designing the game for both third and first person. So the cutscene parts and the gameplay parts that will all move seamlessly, whatever mode you're in, it will feel like the game is made for that mode. Look at that, Raccoon City after the nuke. That's RE3, that is. That's that bit there, some RE3. That's the aftermath. The RPD, my G's. Come on, my guy. Leon S. Kenados. Jill, let's go. We need to see Jill, bro. Even though we don't really like the RE3 remake model of Jill, to be fair. It doesn't really look like her too tough. Look at that, Raccoon City after the aftermath. So many characters have come out of Raccoon City, bro. Look at this. The game is a requiem, a eulogy to those who came before. As soon as you see that on the Summer Games Fest trailer, it was over. We knew we were back. The burnt down RPD. Resident Evil was a series that was born from Umbrella and the Raccoon City zombie outbreak. And we chose the title Requiem to mark a milestone in the series. 30-year anniversary. February 27th. So yeah, March next year is the 30-year anniversary. So obviously they hope this title lives up to the 30 years of games, so they're going to make it proper. We know Capcom, bruv, they're not going to mess around. Grace's mother. Big change in the policy. That's who we think that mother is, to be that monster is, to be fair, is Grace's mum. So my theory is that the stalker could be Elisa, or Elisa, however you pronounce that, Grace's mum, because she's going back to investigate her mum's death, and then you got that creature crawling around. It looks like a woman with long hair and that. Some people are saying Lisa Trevor, but no, that's just a long shot. They're just saying that because of maybe the chains that it had around the wrist. But her mum got mysteriously killed. No one knows for certain if she's actually dead, so my best bet it is going to be her mum. There is a second protagonist, so hopefully it is going to be Leon, who's going to come in near the end of the game to save the day and get her out of there in the nick of time, my guys. Don't think it's going to be Chris, because he's been around in 7 and 8, and he's just storylines all off the shop now, plus he's BSAA. Same with Jill, plus we haven't seen her since RE5, so we need her back. Even though she made an appearance in Death Island, where her and Leon met for the first time, which was pretty hype. So you've either got the first person perspective or the third person. I know I'm going straight with third person, true RPG, true Resident Evil style. Let me know down in the comments what view you're going to choose. Any more info and all info that comes will be dropping on the channel. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side. It's Armageddon now, and the Resistance.